which it looks like it now activates. So the first thing I want to do is pick a memory option. So memory 1, you have 4 stored memory options. So the first thing I'm going to do is just hit M1. And now you're going to see minutes and sessions. So you want to use the plus minus for, and you'll see this is the time, which is associated for minutes, on how long you want the machine to run for in real minutes. So I'm going to say I'm going to want it for 15 minutes. So everybody's going to have 15-minute disposal. Now the next question is the number of sessions. Do you want this to be a single session of 15? Do you want to give them 2 minutes? 2 sessions of 15 would be a 30-minute workout. So you can then pre-program the number of sessions that is going to be associated with those 15 minutes. Once you have that, you then want to hit M1, and that's going to save it. So pretend it's just like a car radio. You just want to hold it long enough. So now memory 1, if I go back to read and I press memory 1, that is the stored information that I just put in. Now, what I want to do is transfer that information to my token. So what I want to do is kind of have a pile separation here. So the first thing I want to do is hit memory 1, and I want 15-minute session keys. So I'm going to grab my key, blank key, I'm going to put it on the reader, I'm going to hit write, and that's now done. I'm then going to put that into my pile. So I will proceed to do this with the number of keys that I would want to allocate with this time. So whether it's trainers, some members, so I would then go ahead and put in memory 1. Now, worst comes to worst, you can kind of forget. You can do 2 things. One, you can present the key file back at the plate, and it'll tell you, kind of like to determine how much time and sessions are left, or you can just rewrite over it. So if in doubt, you can either reset it, or you can go ahead and take it back to the plate to find out how many minutes. The other thing is now if I want to do a memory 2, I go back to read, kind of as my reset, memory 2. And this is my 5-minute session pile. So I'm going to grab my tags from memory 2, put it right on the reader, and hit write. So then what I can do is either do a number of, I have up to 4 piles that I can do, and either keep those separate or just download minutes whenever something comes up. So it's entirely whatever you think's best as far as keeping track of all these things. But that's how you store minutes using memory 1 through memory 4. Now remember, this is 2 minutes, which is real time. This is not usage time on the plate. So I'm going to start this up, and we're going to stay in here, then all of a sudden it's going to not be functioning. So I'm going to present this. This should have 2 sessions remaining. So there's my 2 sessions remaining. Session time are 2 minutes. It is now ready for use for 2 minutes. So in 2 minutes, whether I use this or not, as you can see, it will count down for me. This just allows me to have access to the plate. So you want to make sure you give yourself enough time for a drink of water, breaks, or whatever, because then it's going to turn off. So if you think you have 15 minutes of plate time, it's not necessarily the case. So let's say I just stop it. We can sit here. I have 1:20 still to go. Start it. So you want to make sure you give yourself adequate time. I have 1 minute to go on this session. Third exercise. 45 seconds. So in 45 seconds, the plate will be disabled, and you will have to present this key again for use.